if I wanted to be politically mischievous, I would just say that this was not produced by my era or tenure as minister, not by President Mahama, and that this curriculum was developed in 2024. But what is important is to answer the question, what is it that is good for Ghana and good for Ghanaian teachers and good for Ghanaian learners? I've asked NaCCA, the institution responsible, to take full responsibility for the controversy and to remedy with urgency. And accordingly, I'm told that NaCCA has determined that the definition of gender identity contained in the manual is not reflective of Ghanaian values and culture and our norms. Accordingly, the following immediate steps, I'm told, have been taken. Directed that a recall of all the 736 physically printed copies of the Year 2 Physical Education and Health Elective Teacher Manual for senior high schools. 2, a revised version of the Year 2 Physical Education and Health Elective Teacher Manual for senior high school, accessible via, I'll give the address to you. So the online correction has been done and done appropriately. So nobody should be relying on the hard copies. And then also to remind us that the curriculum is dynamic and regularly updated to reflect current standards and trends. All revisions and updates will be reflected in the online version available at www.curriculumresources.edu.gh. So when you go there, you will know what is applicable and what must be instructive and what must be in use. Now, accordingly, my directive as minister responsible for education, there should be no ambiguity whatsoever regarding the definition of a man as in a man, a woman as in a woman, as in biological sex. And sex means biological sex. Reference to man, woman, sex means reference to the biological sex and the sex of a person at birth. Settled. So in every educational literature in Ghana must reflect same. So there should be no ambiguity whatsoever in the definition of a man, a woman, and sex. For our purposes, the sex of a person at birth holds. That depicts and reflects Ghanaian values and our norms. And that is how we want to bring up all Ghanaian learners in an environment that they appreciate, that the morality of our society rests in the extent to which they uphold these values. So I thought that I should use your forum to respond to this. I have accordingly corrected it. So reference to a man, woman, and sex is reference to a biological sex. So forward, every publication of the Ministry of Education and the GES, and to all heads of institutions involved in the educational space, must respect this natural definition of sex and natural definition of a man and a woman. Nothing more. I thank you all.